Hey there, guys. We got a pretty special treat tonight. Today we've got the Hamilton Murph from the movie Interstellar. This particular one came to me from my good buddy Jerry, who loaned that in. He also loaned in the AV8 Spitfire that I did a video on the other day. And he also made this Lume Monster. So down in the description, I'll actually have a link to his Etsy site where you can order one of these if you would like. But we'll just keep him here in the background since he's cool. This is the Hamilton Murphy. And this is one of the early ones that came out originally in the Tesseract box, which is a really cool box. There's a bunch of other cardboard packaging that I don't have here. I have it here, but not up on the table. So it does come in a very nice outer package, but really the piece de resistance, if you will, is this Tesseract box. Just the way it's kind of chamfered here in the back so it can hinge open is just really cool. So let's pull the Murph out really quickly and put the box off to the side, because that's not really, really the piece de resistance is this amazingly cool watch. I also have over here on the side the Interstellar, the Hamilton Pilot Day date, which goes with the Murph. So Jerry wanted me to kind of have the Murph. I own this one, and he loaned me this one so I could do a video with both of them, kind of an Interstellar tribute motif, whatever. So we'll just stick him up here out of the way for now. For those of you that have seen the movie, or those that have not, this one's called the Murph because this is the daughter's watch. And this one is called the Cooper because that's the dad's watch. And they use this, the Murph, in the movie. They actually do, and I found a cool YouTube video of the scene from the movie where this watch actually does Morse code with the seconds hand. This watch was built specifically for the movie. This one, the Cooper, was in their original, catalog offering. And I have a link to a site where it tells how they made the watch do the Morse code. I'll link that down in the description below. The link to this, the link to the video that has that little clip from the movie. It's very cool. It's neat that they built this watch specifically for the movie and then have now gone on. They sold about 2,500, I think, with the cool Tesseract box. And then the rest now just come in a normal box. And you can buy this still today. I looked before filming the video, and it's in that $950 to $1,000 range, brand new. So let's jump into the specs. The specs is a 42 millimeter case. It's a 52 millimeter lug to lug. The lug width is 22 millimeter, and this really comfortable leather strap tapers down to about 20. The overall thickness is 10.8 mils with a slightly domed sapphire crystal. The movement on this is an H10, which Hamilton is owned by Swatch, so they own a bunch of movements and companies. And so the H10 movement is built off of the ETA 2824-2. And it's got 100 meter water resist. I did weigh it, it's 2.8 ounces, and I did not do the grams conversion this time. I need to get a different scale that just tells me the grams. That would save me having to go calculate it. What's really cool about this one and the Cooper is it's an 80-hour power reserve. And the power reserve, basically, this is an automatic watch for those of you that aren't familiar with it. Hey, we can't assume, right? This winds as you wear it, right? You kind of wind it a little bit to get it started, and then as you wear it, it just continues to wind itself. The 80-hour or the power reserve means once I take it off, I set it down for the night. It will continue to run and tick for around 80 hours. when it has a full wind if you've been wearing it all day. A lot of my other watches, you know, typical Seikos and things like that are going to be in that 42-hour reserve. The more power reserve, the better. Obviously, you can let this sit all weekend if you need to, and pick it up on Monday morning, and you're good to go still. It's super thin. It's super classy. I love how they do the display case backs, and the rotor is kind of signed with Hamilton. Yes, you're wearing it. You're not looking at the back. Okay, I get it, but when you take it off, when I take it off, I kind of do stare at this for a little bit. It's cool to see the wheels turning and spinning inside, and I don't know, it's just that mechanical cool thing. It gives you the cool factor. So if we look at this dial, it's pretty killer. It's got really good lume, which I'll show you at the end. And what I've not been able to figure out how to really capture on video is on the seconds hand, you can kind of see it's not smooth. It's got, you know, up in this kind of area, there's, you know, it's not smooth. And actually what it is it says Eureka in Morse code dots dash, you know, whatever, on the seconds hand, which plays into the movie. That's what his daughter would yell during the movie when she discovered stuff, right? So go watch the movie. It's been a while since I watched it. I had planned on trying to watch it before I did this video, so I was a little more up to snuff on it, but I just didn't. So let me give you a wrist shot because it's looks really good. It's a super thin, classy, retro-ish design with modern parts and stuff. It fits really nice. This is on my 7 1/4 size wrist. The lugs are fairly long, but it totally works, and it's so light that it really does disappear. It has a nice signed buckle, which is just another little added, you know, detail. And so if we hold these up against each other, I can't obviously put them both on my wrist at the same time, but so they're similar but different, and I tried to get them about as close to in sync time-wise as I could. I like them both. The guys and I have been talking about which one I like better. I can't pick, honestly. I really like the Cooper because it's on a bracelet, and I am more of a bracelet guy. But I've been wearing this for a couple of days. It came in the other day, and I quickly put it on and have kind of been wearing it quite a bit just to enjoy it while I can. And I may need to look for one just to complete the set because I'm kind of OCD-ish like that. With my knives and stuff, I like to have the pairs or sets that they come in sometimes. And I will hunt around and collect this knife that goes with that knife and whatnot. So I may end up looking for one of these on the used market just because I'm not sure I need to spend $1,000 to have it to just match the other. But it is a very nice watch. I really like just the clean lines. There's no date, which I'm okay with. In normal world times, I know what day it is most every day. In coronavirus time and pandemic and whatnot times, we don't always know what day it is, right? But I'm good without a day and a date on a watch. That doesn't faze me at all. So let me give you a lume shot on both of these to really show you the difference. And we'll pull the monster in also just because he's cool. So if we get rid of the monster and we move him off to the side because he kind of glows a bit too much, you can see the Murph on the right and the Cooper on the left. So it's got pretty good lume. The hands are really good. The it actually shows up better to the naked eye than the camera picks it up, I think, on my particular camera. I know a lot of other people's cameras are opposite, but mine really, it looks a lot better. You can read the numbers really well to the naked eye. Give you a comparison here to the Aviate Spitfire. This one is actually way better to the naked eye as well. So it's just my camera. Trust me, you can read all the numbers, 1 through 12, not a problem. The hands are brighter, but the lume is fairly good on this one. So thanks a lot for watching. Look for the description to this down below, the YouTube video on the Interstellar movie clip where this watch is used, and a link to how they actually made the servo to do the seconds hand, Morse code seconds hand. So, and thanks again to Jerry for letting me borrow this. It is a great pleasure to have it. And I will get this stuff out to you on Monday or Tuesday, all the stuff I owe you. So thanks a lot, guys. I greatly appreciate it. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next one.